Hello, guys. Good to come your way again. It's Bright here. We're continuing our series on the building Flutter apps. So the last time we created a project called My First App, and then we created that by this is how we did it. Let me just take you through shortly. So you do usually I go inside my project like we did the last time, where this is the folder where I keep all my projects, and then you do Flutter create, and then you call it whatever name. In this case, it will be my first app, like we did in the first case. And then you hit enter, and then your project is created successfully. And so once that project is created, I now go ahead back here. This is my Visual Studio Code. So you open it, and then you go to File, go to Open Folder, and then my first app, and then I just click Open, and then it will open up the project. Today I want to talk about the architecture of the Flutter app. So you see all these folders. Let me just touch base on all of them. README is just created to tell a bit about your project. So anyone gets your project code, whatever is written here, they can read to understand your project. So you can modify this to give a description of your project. The pub spec is where the utilities or the important things about your project are kept: the name of the project, description of the project, the versions, which SDK it's using currently, the dependencies or the libraries, the plugins that it uses are specified here. And so we'll come back to the pubspec.yaml file if we need to configure your fonts, and if you need to configure your assets and all your images. Is where you are going to do them. All right, let's go back to the next important. All these ones we'll touch base on them. The web folder houses everything that has to do. Flutter builds to it builds into a lot of things. It builds into Android, iOS, and web. So these are where the web things are kept. The test folder houses. If you build a project or an app, you need to write some test cases at some point in time. So this is where to test your app. This is where you will do that. The libs is where we'll be writing all the code that we'll be writing them in the lib folder. The iOS has to do with and the iOS build. When we are building for the iPhone, this is where to be kept. And then anytime we are running a build, all those builds are kept here temporarily. So anything we are building, they are kept here temporarily. The Android folder houses anything that there is to do with the Android application, and so those things you'll find them here. So that's how the project is structured. We'll come back and deep dive into specifics later. Thank you.